Hi everybody. Today's first video, we are going to talk a little bit about grief. Then we're going to make a very simple inhaler with essential oils that addresses grief. It also addresses stress and anxiety. For today, we're going to focus on grief. I'd like to start by sharing what Merriam-Webster defines grief: a deep and poignant distress caused by or as if by bereavement. Example, his grief over his son's death. A cause of such suffering, life's joys and griefs. Trouble, annoyance, annoying or playful criticism, an unfortunate outcome, disaster used chiefly in the phrase come to grief, mishap, adventure. I think we also need to know what the word bereavement means. The state or fact of being bereaved or deprived of something or someone, meaning grief isn't limited to losing a loved one, although, yes, so many of us grieve because we've lost parents or siblings or spouses or children, those who are very close and dear to us. It can also be from losing a neighbor that you were close to, or a relationship, a career. 2 years ago, my husband lost his job after 7 years. And then we realized he's got health issues, so he has not been able to get another job. And losing a career like that, he was in the Air Force for 22 years. He suffers from PTSD from deployments to Iraq, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar. There was 10 over a 10-year period, a year to Korea as well. And he suffers from PTSD. So when he lost his job 2 years ago, that just started a whole chain of events with the grieving process. Today I'm going to make a simple inhaler. Well, two, actually. I'm going to make one for him and one for me because I suffer from stress and anxiety. The 4 essential oils we are going to focus on are ones that address specifically grief, stress, and anxiety. I will show you the bottle. Let me show you the bottle. Here, we're going to start with frankincense. This is Frankincense carterii. There's different species, and I'm not going to get into that in this video. And you'll see the bottle here. The brand is Aromatics International, who is a sister company to Aromahead. That's the school where I'm attending to get my aromatherapy certification program. We're going to put 3 drops. I put one in here already because I started to make the video and messed up, so I had to start again. I'm still learning how to do these. All right, so there's 3 there, and there's 3. For inhalers, they don't take a lot of oils, and they're wonderful if you want to get the effects of the essential oils, but you don't want to have to deal with diluting them to put them on the body. It's a very simple and inexpensive way to get therapeutic benefits. I bought these in a pack from Aromatics International. You can also get them on Amazon, but it's going to be in a pack of like 60 of them. So these, I think it was a dozen. The next essential oil we're going to use is lime. And this company is Revive, who's Texas-based up in Dallas. I bought from them a lot. They have a free shipping offer. Their oils are tested by essential oil chemist Dr. Robert Pappas, and you can see their GCMS reports on their website, which is a big deal. If you're wanting to get pure essential oils, you need to be able to see it's a gas chromatography mass spectrometry report that shows every constituent that's in an essential oil and how much of it is in there. So you know that the oils haven't been adulterated. There's a lot of adulteration that goes on in the essential oil industry. We're going to put 4 drops of lime. This lime is a distilled lime. Usually lime is cold pressed. Cold pressed causes toxicity, phototoxicity. And even though we're not using enough drops to worry about the phototoxicity issue, that's something I want you to know. This one's been distilled, so it removes the furanocoumarin constituent that causes phototoxicity. We're going to put 4 drops in each of the inhalers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to mention there's a not cotton, polyester. You can get cotton, a wick that goes inside each of the inhalers. So here's I wouldn't touch it if I was going to sell it or give it to a client, but for me and my husband, I'm going to touch it with my fingers. This is a polyester wick. And what you can do is reuse these. You can refill them. There's also cotton if you're concerned about the polyester that you can put instead of the polyester wick. I haven't used those. The next oil we're going to use is bergamot. And this one's also from Revive. Bergamot it's probably has the highest furanocoumarins constituent that's associated with the phototoxicity. This one's bergaptan free, which means they've been removed. And again, though, we're not using enough of the drops, and with inhalation, you don't have to worry about the phototoxicity. That's if you're rubbing it on your skin. I'm just telling you that for education purposes. Again, we're going to put 4 drops each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? If you accidentally put too many in, so it's not a big deal. It's okay. You're gonna smell them as you go, and if you feel like I need to have more of a certain oil, you can do that. It's usually great to just keep it at 15 drops for an inhaler. The next oil is Osmanthus Absolute. Now, this oil, absolutes, are a manner of extraction that involves using a solvent to extract the material from it, because these usually with rose, jasmine, some of the other types of flowers that are really delicate, it takes a lot of plant material to get even 1 drop of essential oil, and that's why you'll find them to be the more pricier oils. This little bottle, this is a 5 ml bottle, was $99, and I used my birthday discount from this company is Desrosiers. Is it no Desrosiers? I always forget. There's not an R. It's Desrosiers International. Dr. Pappas also tests and he formulates for them. Crystal Pappas, she might be. I know she's a personal friend of his, but anyway, she runs the company. It's a small private company, and they gave me this wonderful birthday discount. So I got this oil less than what it is because it's an absolute. It's expensive. Your absolutes are always going to cost a lot more because of the processing. This oil, oh my goodness, I just got it in May, and I use it in almost everything anymore because it reminds me of growing up in Southern California. My mother had a rose garden. We had a jasmine vine going up the front of the house, and then my mother had violets growing by the front door. This oil reminds me of standing in my front yard smelling all of those flowers. It is absolutely otherworldly. But its properties are addressing grief, sadness, anxiety, and stress. I just felt like I needed to put this in so many of my blends recently because this is just it's a game changer. So we're going to put 4 drops each. And again, I'm going to put the description in the description box, the links to each of the companies. Eden's Garden also sells this essential oil, and they have a free shipping. And again, Dr. Pappas tests their oils. You can see the GCMS reports on the site. It tells a lot about Osmanthus, and you can see photos of what the plant looks like. There, 4. Easy, simple. And then all you do, get the lid back on here. All you have to do is put this little guy, it's the bottom. Now, I don't have a lot of strength. I have rheumatoid arthritis. Hey, I did it. And you just shake it around, mix it up. And I'm going to get like a sticky note and write on there. I'm going to call it John's Anxiety Blend because I'm making this specifically for my husband. And make it for myself, as like I said, as well. But it's John's blend because I've already made one called Laurie's Blend. And it also has osmanthus in it. That's for another video. Okay, it's not going. There we go. You just shake it around, and then you, oh gosh, that's wonderful. That hits the spot. And you can use these as many times as you need them throughout the day to relieve stress and anxiety and help with the feelings of grief. They're small enough to keep in your purse or in your pocket, portable, inexpensive, simple. If you found this video valuable, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I'm going to be making these weekly. That's the plan, to get the word out. And this channel, well, I'm making a welcome video, so go there first. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.